Back at it with more XLB action as week number 6 continues along here. We have the Toledo Terminators taking on the Danville Dairy Daddies in the finale of week number 6. And what a week it has been so far. If you're watching them out of order, you can catch all of week 6 as there's a playlist for each week on this YouTube channel. So you can watch all of week 6 and get caught up here. But this is the finale for week number 6. And coming into today's game, Toledo has a record of 3-2. Danville, arguably the hottest team in the league right now, as they have a record of 3-1. But they have a player on their team that is absolutely raking right now. And that is one of their legends, Larry Walker. Their other legend, Pedro Martinez, will take the bump in the next game for the Dairy Daddies. And the legends for the Terminators include Wade Boggs and Ricky Henderson. It will be the ace for the Terminators taking the mound today in Tarik Skubal from the Detroit Tigers. And he'll take on Michael Wacha, a recent addition to the Dairy Daddies, as he is a 2-7 playing from the Royals. Pretty good in real life, but we're using his stats from last year, so we'll see how that plays out. As the Terminators get set to lead this one off, it'll be C.J. Abrams against Michael Wacha to get this one started. Both these teams in the East. Jason will control the Terminators. The Dairy Daddies, a team put together by our friend Jazz, and we'll just kind of agree on what calls to make for him. The Jazz's teams have pretty much been destroying us lately, so maybe we'll make bad choices on purpose for him. We'll see. We'll see. Abrams,
sounds good.
Yeah, you like that? Okay. I should have done that last week. What was I thinking? Oh, yeah, spoilers. C.J. Abrams leading off against Michael Wacha to get this one started. And Wacha will get Abrams to ground out to third. Error 9-10. We'll take this second to go ahead and just take a look at the Danville defense. And you'll see, what was it? Ground out to second?
Manny Machado.
Error 4. But that is not 9 or 10. We'll ground out to get this game started. We'll bring up Byron Buxton. Wacha will strike out Buxton. And had that been on Buxton's card. But it wasn't. First strikeout of the day. We'll bring up Wade Boggs. And Boggs, he won't strike out. But he will be out as he'll fly out to center. 3 up, 3 down for the Terminators. As Danville will come to the plate, and it'll be Jose Altuve leading off for this Dairy Daddy team. Jose batting .222 on the season against Tarik Skubal. Skubal will get Altuve to ground out to short. I'll bring up Larry Walker. Walker batting .722 on the season. 13 for 18 coming into today.
Woof.
PB for Larry Walker. And he's going to strike out. Skubal gets him.
He's human.
My, oh my. What a card to get, though. PB on his first at bat. I thought he was going to do it. I thought he was going to do it.
I knew he was. I didn't think he was.
Harper now up. Nobody on. And Skubal will give up an infield single to Harper. Bryce Harper going to run that
this
one
year.
Out. What's that?
This season.
What is?
He'll give
up
that single.
That's right. Well, it could change in the future. You never know. Gotta bring up Machado with 1 on, 2 down. PBCD for Machado. And he'll strike out. Skubal will get 2 strikeouts.
What are you doing?
Throwing some meatballs out there. But it'll stay tied up at 0. Matt Olson.
Let's get some runs first before you start throwing those.
Wacha against Olson. CD for Olson. And he'll strike out.
Is the wind blowing in or something? What's going on?
Danville, the Miller County Stockyards here behind me. You know, Danville's a small town. Miller County Stockyards. A place you're very familiar with. Yainer Diaz. And Diaz will be out of there as he'll pop up to third. 2 down now for Gleyber Torres. And Gleyber will hit a single into center.
He's kind of, I don't know. Let's see. He batting almost 300. Yeah, not
Yeah,
doing too bad.
286 coming into today. They'll bring up Ricky Henderson.
Uh-oh.
And Ricky will take that one high and deep, and Henderson moving back in the lineup pays dividends as he hits a 2-run shot with 2 outs, and that'll score Gleyber Torres, and Wacha gives up the homer to Henderson. So great managing by Jason to put Henderson later in the lineup. And that is a search and destroy bomb shot from the Man of Steel. S-T-E-A-L. Okay.
Aces, not because he's
not a klepto. That'd be a cool nickname
right.
for him. Jung-Hoo Lee will come up now.
Actually, the manager's name is Arnold. I don't know what that means, but
sorry. And Hoo Lee will get on with a single. Arnold with great managing. Hoo Lee.
That's who.
You mess with me. I don't do these games by myself. 3rd hit of the inning for the Terminators. That'll bring up Seiya Suzuki. And Seiya will strike out to end the inning. But the Terminators get on the board after the 2-run shot from Ricky Henderson, 2-0.
Say both games that Ricky's requested to be moved down in the lineup, he's produced with a home run.
That's right. That is right. 4th RBI on the season for Ricky Henderson as he tries to get going. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts here now in the bottom of 2. Mookie coming into today batting .353. Mookie, obviously a great player in real life, but not the most impressive card. But he has had some timely hits this season.
I thought about checking his numbers.
Skubal.
Just to see how bad it was last year.
We'll get him to line out to the shortstop. Yeah, because, I mean, like 37 to 88 outs. It's a lot of outs. A lot of out numbers. Julio Rodriguez with 1 down. Skubal will strike him out. 3rd strikeout for Skubal. Bring up Marcus Semien. Skubal will get Semien to fly out to left. 3 up, 3 down for the Dairy Daddies. Will send us to the top of 3. And if you're just now tuning in and this is your first week 6 game, here's the slate of games all throughout the XLB here on week 6. Some really good games on the schedule including Buffalo and Gwinnett. That's a matchup of 1st and 2nd in the East. And the Horsemen and the Warriors, 1st and 2nd in the West, as Louisville and Wacha are playing their first home games of the season. So a lot of stuff going on.
What the Yetis and Bees game?
Yeah, that's for something. We'll see if either one of those teams can pass the Young Guns in the power rankings this week.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too. What we got here? C.J. Abrams leading off the top of 3 against Michael Wacha. And Wacha will get Abrams to ground out to 2nd. They'll bring up Byron Buxton.
Got a feeling about Byron this at bat. If he gets on his card.
Byron will hit a double into left. But feeling comes true to fruition for Arnold. 4th hit of the day for the Terminators. Thank you. Boggs up, 1 on, 1 down. Wacha. We'll get Boggs to pop up to 2nd. 2 down now for Matt Olson, the left-hander. And Olson, he'll take a walk.
Attaboy, Matt. Is his sisters Mary-Kate and Ashley?
They are related, yes. No. They are related.
Oh.
3rd walk of the season for Matt Olson. We'll bring up Yainer Diaz, 2 on, 2 down against Wacha. And Wacha will strike out Diaz. Gets himself out of the jam with his 3rd strikeout of the game. And the bottom of 3 we will go, where Alejandro Kirk set to lead off against Skubal. Skubal will strike out Kirk. 4th strikeout for Skubal. as Helio Ramos is at the plate. Skubal will get Ramos to ground out to third. And that'll be 2 down for Jose Altuve. PBZ, 53. Consult fielding table. 88.
Yeah,
Triple play if men on first and second. That would have been a triple play if none on, score as line out to first. Or to the pitcher. So Jose Altuve lines out to. Could you imagine if people had been on there, dude? We would have freaked out. We would have freaked out. I would have freaked out for sure.
I hope I don't remember what that number does.
Right, yeah. You know what's going to happen, like Joe Mauer. Yeah, forget it. Gleyber Torres will lead off the top of 4 against Michael Wacha. And Gleyber will take that one high and deep. Gleyber Torres continues his good play here lately. And he'll take that 1 yard, and Danville has some action in the bullpen now after the second home run given up by Wacha. But Gleyber Torres puts an extra run on the board for the Terminators.
Oh, my.
Gleyber, his 3rd home run of the season. Here in the 4th inning. System override by GT. Now we'll bring up Ricky Henderson, the man of steel. And Wacha will get Henderson to ground out to second for the first
Ricky,
out.
you don't care if nobody's on base, I guess.
Jung-Hoo Lee. Wacha will strike out Hoo Lee. Who? 4th strikeout for Wacha will bring up Seiya Suzuki. And Wacha will strike out Suzuki.
Whoa.
5th strikeout for Wacha, but the home run by Gleyber Torres makes it 3-0 here in the bottom of 4, where Larry Walker will lead off against Tarik Skubal.
He turns over another PBBDCD card. I'm on. Oh, my God. Oh, my.
And he strikes him out.
I guess Skubal knows what he's doing.
5th strikeout for Skubal. Larry Walker has had opportunities, though.
Larry just shaking his head.
Bryce Harper at the plate. And Skubal will get Harper to ground out to second.
It's that there's no way you think that we're just going to throw it right down the middle, so it's really messing with his head.
He's looking for anywhere else. Then we got Machado. Skubal, 2-9 will get him to pop up to the catcher.
Finally, the catcher.
Getting in on it. Top of 5 we go, where C.J. Abrams will lead off against Michael Wacha, who is on. Anything happens, you're out of there. Watch.
Okay. Wow.
And Abrams says, how about this, with a double into center. That'll do it for Wacha as he gives up 3 runs on 6 hits and 2 home runs.
I feel like Wacha wanted out.
Yeah, what do I got to do to get out of here? Well, I'll bring in Matt Svanson from the St. Louis Cardinals.
My goodness.
First appearance of the season. Byron Buxton at the plate. How do you feel?
A 2-9 guy. I mean, I've never heard of. Like, what? Okay. Feel good.
Svanson.
Yeah.
We'll strike him out.
18-43. We're stealing third.
Stealing third
Something happen.
is C.J. Abrams. 21, I believe he's in there. A or B steal, so Abrams. Not easy to do, but he does it. Wade Boggs now with a runner on third against Svanson. And Svanson will get Boggs to ground out to third.
He won't go home. I mean, I had infield in. I didn't say it.
Runner holds. Well, it's not your
call. No, he
call.
doesn't. He's stealing home.
And he is going to try and steal home. C.J. Abrams is.
The first one of this. Oh,
No, Jose Canseco did it. He didn't steal it.
I mean, the first one to be completed.
Runner cannot get a jump and must hold. Play continues.
PB 11. Smart.
Matt
Jay.
Olson. PB 10 for Olson. And he will take a walk. Second walk of the day issued by the Dairy Daddies with Yainer Diaz at the plate. Runners on the corners with 2 down. Svanson will get Diaz to ground out to third. And that'll do it for the top of 5.
Good job, Abrams. You tried to make it happen.
Mookie Betts will lead off the bottom of the 5th against Skubal. And Skubal strike out Betts. 6 strikeout.
Like in what world is Matt Swanson as good as Google? I mean, come on.
Julio Rodriguez at the plate. And Skubal will throw a wild pitch. Now it comes back to him, and he'll strike him out. Just threw him off guard with it. That'll bring up Marcus Semien. Skubal will strike out the side.
Skubal's upset.
8 strikeouts for Tarik Skubal has been at the top of 6. Let's take a look at the MVP race, which might look a little different next week, as Larry Walker has been sat down twice here so far in this game by Tarik Skubal. That's the MVP race here in week number 6. And the top of 6 is where Gleyber Torres will lead off against Matt Swanson. Matt Swanson. And Swanson will strike out Torres. Bring up Ricky Henderson. And Swanson will strike out Ricky Henderson. Bring up Jung Hoo Lee. And Svanson will strike out Hoo Lee. So both pitchers strike out the side. In the bottom of 6 we will go, where Alejandro Kirk will lead off. And Skubal will strike out Kirk. 4 strikeouts in a row. 7 strikeouts in a row for the game. As Helio Ramos will come in. And Skubal will strike out Ramos. 10th strikeout for Skubal, Jose Altuve at the plate. And Skubal, 6 strikeouts in a row for Tarik Skubal. He's got 11. And Svanson will come in and face Seiya Suzuki. Svanson a little tired, probably won't see much more out of him today. But he'll start the inning, and he'll get a strikeout of his own.
Alrighty then.
That'll bring up C.J. Abrams. And Svanson will get Abrams to ground out to third for the out.
Way to make contact.
2 down for Buxton. PB Beatty for Buxton, and he'll strike out.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Bottom of the 7th. Larry Walker leads off against Tarik Skubal. Say it.
We know what it's going to be, so just flip it.
5. A 51. A pass ball.
Always gets another chance to put it on there. Yes! This is ridiculous.
And that is a triple for Larry Walker. Just the second hit of the game given up by Skubal.
Three BD cards in one game.
The man is on fire right now.
Wow.
They'll bring up Bryce Harper, a man on third. Is the infield in or back? I assume you're normal. You're up by 2 or 3. Skubal will give up a single into center to Harper. And Harper has been the benefactor of hitting behind Larry Walker. As that's his 7th RBI on the season now. 3rd hit of the game will bring up Manny Machado. And Machado will slap a single into center. And now all of a sudden, the Dairy Daddies putting something together here in the 7th. We'll bring up Mookie Betts. And Betts is out of there as he'll ground out to first. Runner on second goes to third, but it is a double play. And now again, another runner on third in this inning for the Dairy Daddies, and Julio Rodriguez at the plate. Skubal will strike him out. So Skubal bounces back after giving up 3 straight hits to get his 12th strikeout. But a run on the board for the Dairy Daddies. Swanson is done for the day, as Phil Matone will come in. Matone. Top of 8, Wade Boggs leads off against Phil Matone.
Maton,
okay. Boggs will strike out to Maton. That'll bring up Matt Olson. And Olson will strike out as well.
Guys.
Lots of strikeouts today so far for both teams. Neither team really on the lead list for strikeouts, though. Yainer Diaz against Matone. And Yainer will strike out. Well, if they weren't before, they are now. Matone strikes out the side in the 8th. Bottom of 8 we go. 3-1. Marcus Semien set to lead off against Tarik Skubal. Timeout taken by Toledo.
Bring in Sean Newcomb.
Sean Newcomb from the Red Sox will check in as he'll take on Marcus Semien here in the bottom of the 8th. And Newcomb will walk Semien.
That's great.
To bring up Alejandro Kirk, tying run at the plate now. And Kirk will smack a single into right.
Oh my gosh.
That'll bring up Helio Ramos. 2 on, nobody down. Newcomb will give up a single into center to Ramos. And now the bases are loaded for Jose Altuve here in the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah,
and Altuve will strike out.
My gosh, not this guy.
Now with the bases loaded and nowhere to put him, Larry Walker is at the plate.
How hot is he? Oh my God.
Newcomb will give up a single into left to Walker. And that will score Semien. Kirk not going to go for it, though.
This guy's on a different level.
That'll bring up Bryce Harper with the bases still loaded and Newcomb trying to work out of this mess. And Harper.
My goodness.
Will hit a double and score 2. That's going to be Kirk and Ramos coming in. And Harper will get 2 more RBIs. And the Terminators. Bullpen falling apart here. With Manny Machado at the plate. Newcomb will give up a single into left to Machado. And that'll score Larry Walker this time.
Timeout.
And Sean Newcomb is going to come out.
Bring in Ronnie.
Ronnie Henriquez will have to come in with runners on the corners and Mookie Betts at the plate. And Ronnie will get Mookie to ground out to short, and that's a double play to end the inning. But 4 runs in the bottom of the 8th make it 5-3. And now Felix Bautista will check in for the Dairy Daddies to try and close this one out. He'll get the 6-hole hitter, Gleyber Torres, to lead off in the top of the 9th. And Gleyber will be out of there as he grounds out to short. 1 down for Ricky Henderson. Felix will get Ricky to line out to third. 2 down as this Danville crowd comes to their feet here in the top of the 9th. And Jung Hoo Lee at the plate. And Bautista will strike out Hoo Lee to end this one. And the Danville Dairy Daddies score 4 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning to come back and win this one. And Sean Newcomb going to hang the loss after a great start from Tarik Skubal. And the MVP in this one, probably going to have to be Bryce Harper. 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs and a double. And a tough loss for the Toledo Terminators, which will move them down in the East now to a record of 3-3 as Danville continues their hot play. They move to 4-1. Now sniffing out the lead in the East. And that will do it for Week 6 here in the XLB. We'll do up our images, put together some graphics, and come back at you with Week 7. Thanks for watching.